So over the past few weeks, I was going out to a bunch of different rack stores like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross's, also Burlington and Macy's Backstage, and I picked up a few fragrances, a lot of cheapies here, and I wanted to talk about them. And so without further ado, let's get it. What's up, my great smelling dudes? Welcome back to my channel. As you guys know, my name is Randy, aka Fragrance Dude. For those of you who don't, please subscribe to my channel. Welcome to the channel. And if you do want to follow me, I am on Instagram and TikTok as well. So again, I go out, as you guys know, every Friday with my wife. We go out to the mall, we go to Macy's Backstage, and then we also hit up Burlington, and then sometimes we do Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Ross's, and we just look for all the different cheapies. She loves doing the cheapie hunting with me, and sometimes you get a really good fragrance for a really good deal, whether it be a niche or a high-end designer that just happens to show up there. I got Commodity Bergamot last time. I got a lot of different ones that were really inexpensive, from $20 and up, $20 and down, $20 and up, that's nothing. But with that said, I have three different fragrances that I wanted to talk to you about. One that I got from Macy's Backstage, one that I got from Marshalls, and then one I got from Burlington. I do want to start out here with the first one. I'll probably go with this. Yeah, so I got this one at Marshalls. I saw it about 4 or 5 different times. I didn't want to pick it up because it was $49.99. Then they dropped it down to the clearance section for 22 bucks, and so I felt like that was the ideal time to buy it. I know I was texting a few of my subscribers saying, hey, should I pick this up? Should I pick this up? And then the price dropped, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to. By Hugo Boss, this is Boss Bottled Unlimited. I really like the bottle. I've always liked the Boss bottled line. They have good atomizers, sturdy bottles, and then they all have some different color. This one is just your glossy white. So this one is actually quite nice. My wife really likes this. It's nothing that's going to break the bank. It's one that's going to be in the realm of things like Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, pretty much any of your watery aquatic fragrances out there, even though there's really no aquatic notes in this except for violet leaf, which gives off that watery vibe. So to me, what this is it's kind of like a mixture of itself with Mont Blanc Legend Spirit and the original Mercedes-Benz with that violet leaf. What it is when you first spray it on, you get this pineapple note. The pineapple note is the only part of the fragrance I'm not 100% sure if I do like or don't like. It just comes off in the opening almost like a pineapple cleaner for the first minute or so. A little bit harsh, kind of hard to get around. And you also do get that violet leaf in there. The violet leaf comes through very, very powerful on the atomizer. Let me give you a few of the notes just so you can understand what's in this. The main notes in Boss Bottled Unlimited, I almost said absolute, but the main notes in Boss Bottled Unlimited are violet leaf, grapefruit, musk, and sandalwood. So again, when you first spray it on, you get that pineapple in there. I know I'm not putting it as a main note in there because it's not. What you do get in the opening is that pineapple. Again, that's for about 2 minutes, and then you get that grapefruit mixed with the violet leaf. There's kind of watery notes underneath and a lot of musk. That is what you get in the opening. It is sweet, it is fruity, and then again, it's a little bit like citrus and a watery aquatic underneath. As you work your way further into the fragrance, about 10-15 minutes, that's really where it hits its stride because that pineapple part of it really does dissipate. That grapefruit provides this almost watery freshness along with, it's like a watery, fruity freshness mixed together with that violet leaf, the musk, and then some of these clean woods come in. It's fresh, it's watery. Again, that's where it starts to really pay tribute to things like the Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. It's not going to be anything that's going to be like high-end niche quality or anything like that. It is just a very nice random pull for the spring and summer. If you're looking for something that is during the day, that'll get you 4 hours of performance, which is exactly what it does, and it's not going to be too heavy. It's a little bit above moderate for about 2 hours. Then it's more of like a personal bubble for the final 2. Then it kind of just wavers off your skin. My wife again really likes this fragrance. She said that she's always really liked Boss fragrances for the most part. I also want to get Boss Bottled Infinite because I smelled that the other day. It is beautiful as well. This one, it's middle of the pack. I would say it's an above average fragrance, and one that if you find it at the right price, you're looking for kind of a watery aquatic type fragrance that's good for the spring and summer, has some of those fruity citrus notes in the opening, and then more of like a musky and sandalwood in the dry down. That is what you're getting from this. And it is really actually a nice fragrance, one that I definitely would recommend anywhere under $35. That is Boss Bottled Unlimited. Going into the second one, so I did a small video, kind of like a fragrance haul like this, of the blue version of this. And so I wanted to talk about this one because I never tried it before, and I picked it up in my store for 10 bucks at my Burlington, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try that out because I like the blue, and who knows? I'm just way behind on the game, and I hardly have any fragrances from this house. This is Salvatore Ferragamo's Acqua Essenziale. So Acqua Essenziale is a fragrance that's only going to last you about 3-4 hours max. I would say actually more in the realm of like 2 to 3 hours. That's why no one really even talks about it. What it is it's kind of like your mixture of something like the original Bleu de Chanel if you mixed it with something like a watery aquatic, because you do get some marine notes in here, as well as, I'll give you the notes. So the main notes in Acqua Essenziale are mint, sea notes, musk, lavender. There's also some rosemary in here. There's also some rosemary in this fragrance that gives it almost a green edge. And the mint that is in this, again, provides a green edge, but doesn't come off too minty. This more, again, if you're looking for something that's almost like a very fresh, and I mean very fresh, take on a mixture of Bleu de Chanel and a watery aquatic. Bleu de Chanel with like a marine note and some green tinges. That's what you're looking for. It's a nice blue, very light, fresh fragrance that's going to be a nice random pull in the summer. That if you're looking for like going to the pool or something, that's something that you can spray like Nautica Blue that is or Nautica Voyage, that's very easy to spray. You're not going to worry about wasting it because it was inexpensive, but it doesn't smell like crappy quality. Acqua Essenziale by Salvatore Ferragamo is a fantastic one. You're just not going to get great performance out of it, and in those situations, spray it 50 times. You're not going to offend anybody because it's light. And then again, it's that blue, slightly citrus, and then you move your way into that green edge with a little bit of a woods and those marine notes in the background. It's actually quite nice. I mean, it's nothing that's going to make you guys go, oh, like I really need that. But for $10, if you just want to have an extra bottle in your collection and you don't want to spend too much money and you're not a huge collector, I mean, to people who collect, this isn't going to do anything. This is going to do nothing for you. And I'll be honest, I'll probably never pull this from my collection because I have so many things that are just much higher quality that do the same thing and last longer. But who knows? If I'm going to the pool and I just want to spray something on 50 times, maybe I'll do this. Acqua Essenziale. My mouth's really dry. Going into this last one, so hold on, let me take a sip. So I was on Jeff from SoCal Scents channel, and he talked about this for about a year. He said it was one of the best cheapies that you could possibly buy. And so I said I never wanted to buy it online. I just wanted to wait till I found it in a store. And it just so happens Macy's Backstage had the full box with this, the deodorant, body wash, shower gel, and shave gel. And it was 14 bucks. And so I was like, you know what? I'm picking that up. By Paris Hilton, this is Gold Rush Man. Really, really crappy old dildo bottle, but it is what it is. So this fragrance is like a mix of 3 or 4 different fragrances. It's going to be one that you've smelled before. You've smelled something like this before. But if you want something that is very inexpensive, that's going to do things that are very close to what you get with the things I'm about to mention, then Gold Rush Man is going to do it for you. I'm telling you. The main notes you get in Gold Rush Man are cardamom, vanilla, amber, and lavender. So picture Paco Rabanne's 1 million. If you put in a little bit of Armani Code Profumo and then the cardamom, it's literally what it is. I also, in the dry down, get feelings of Versace Eros Flame. It's kind of like that. It's vanillic, it's sweet, it has amber in there. Then you also do have some tonka, and then you get that fresh, spicy cardamom, lavender aromatics throughout the fragrance. It's almost, it could literally, and Jeff said this, that it could literally be a flanker of 1 million. It feels like it. It has a little bit of that freshness that you get in the Code Profumo, as well as like the powdery freshness underneath. It has like a citrus medley in it, but for the most part, the things to notice is that it really does smell like 1 million, especially in the opening. You get that amber, you get that vanilla, you get that cardamom. The cardamom is just the addition to the 1 million. If you want something sweet, easy to random pull out of your collection, something that I would say this is probably like the best running errands fragrance because it's mass appealing. You can easily spray it on. You're not going to have any issues. Paris Hilton's Gold Rush Man is going to do that, and it's going to get you about 5 to 6 hours of performance. It's going to push out above average for the first 2. Then it'll sit closer to your skin. It does smell slightly synthetic, which all of the fragrances I pretty much mentioned do outside of the Armani Code. I mean, you got your 1 millions. It smells pretty synthetic, but it smells really nice. If you are the one of those youthful, you want a youthful sweetness, but also has a bit of an edge to it, then that's what you have here. It's just gonna have some aromatics mixed in with that sweetness that you get from the 1 million. I'm telling you, when you spray this on, it literally makes you think, that's 1 million. Oh wait, that's Versace Eros Flame. Oh wait, that's Armani Code Profumo. There's pieces of this fragrance that remind you of literally all 3 of those fragrances mixed together, again, with cardamom. So that is Paris Hilton's Gold Rush Man, and again, I had Boss Bottled Unlimited, almost had to call it Absolute again, and then Acqua ESSENZIALE. Not the best pickups of any of the cheapies that I've done before, but I can tell you, if you're somebody who's just randomly watching this video and you're not like a huge fragrance collector and you just want some cheapies to add to your collection just because you like to either collect or you want to just have something that's cheap because you or inexpensive, because they don't necessarily smell cheap. I mean, the Acqua ESSENZIALE smells really good, like not cheap at all. Boss Bottled Unlimited smells just like Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, which is sold at Macy's. And so I would think that you guys would be totally fine with those. And all 3 of them, you can buy them. I bought them 10, 24, 21. So what? I spent $40 on all 3 of them. So yeah, that's definitely worth it. So anyway, let me know of any cheapies that you've picked up lately. And again, I'll be back with another video. Thanks so much, guys. Peace out.